Hi, it's Melissa at Messy Missy Creates. Welcome. I am going to finally get started in my April journal today. Yeah, I'm running a little bit behind, but I think I'm going to attempt to go ahead and do all of my backgrounds and go ahead and put all of my numbers in. Now, I don't typically do that. Sometimes I'll do it a few days at a time or a week at a time. But I'm going to see if I can do the whole month. I don't know if I can fit it all in one video. And I also don't know if I'm going to like it. I hope that at the end of the month I don't regret. Excuse me. That I don't regret it. Well, not at the end of the month, but along the way. Hopefully I won't regret it. I'm also going to change out my washi. And anyway, I just want to get a little bit of ink on some pages and catch up with you, and maybe let's see if I can fit all this in the screen. And it looks really dark. Oh, that is not the right color. Oh, I want to show you, I have some new printables I just finished. Let me get this ink on this page real quick. And I really struggled with what to use this month. That's one reason why I'm getting a late start. I really could have just used kind of the same thing I used for last month. Although that was a little, not too pastel, because it's really not the same. I just wanted to make some new printables. How's that? So let me show you what I did. Let me let that dry a little bit. Like I said, that's not the right pink, but it will have to do. I can put maybe some darker pink on it, and maybe it will blend in. But anyway, these are some new printables that I just created, and I really had fun with the collage background. I love kind of the partial color, so it's not so overwhelming. I like the black and white with it. And yeah, I think it kind of tones down the colors a little bit. I started off, now you will never know this, or you would never know this if I didn't tell you. Here's the days of the week to go with that. And just kind of some bubble letters. I drew some bubble letters and used that same collaged background. And anyway, I did a little bit better job with planning out. Like, I did a pink Monday for number 1. I did, you know, that sort of thing. I'm not going to say I got it all right, but at least I did put a little more thought into it. It's kind of caused me to get a very late start on my journal. But anyway, I just wanted to show you these. I also did them in black and white. And they're not in order. Why are they? Oh. Well, I don't know what happened to 1 through 9. I have them. They're in here somewhere. I'm not sure what I did with them, but pretend you see a 1 through 9. And then, so these are similar. They're just black and white. The reason what got me doing that, I did the days of the week a little bit differently. And I was enjoying the background so much that I thought, you know, it might be fun if you have months that you don't want a lot of color, or you have a lot of color on your background. Sometimes just adding a black and white number might be handy. So there's that. It's a complete set. I mean, it's not a set. I do list them separately just in case you want to mix and match. And I always go to 31 just in case you want to use it for another month. So what else? They will be, or they should be listed in my Etsy by the time this video comes out. But what am I struggling with here? Here we go. 1 2 3 4 5. Here we go. All right, let me just kind of chat, and I'm gonna, as I'm chatting, you know my drill, I'm gonna get some ink on the background. I want to let it dry so that I can put my while I'm cutting out my numbers. I did not mean to put that much ink on there. I may have to use some of that for another day. Yeah, I definitely did not mean to put that much on there. So And let me water this down a hair more. That won't make it quite as dark. You can keep adding water to it. See how it lightened it up? That's the beauty of of Tim Holtz Distress Inks. Because they are water soluble or water reactive, I guess he calls them. I dropped my paper towel. Okay, so that would be one, which does not match my pink one at all, but it will have to do. I did not mean to make it so pepto pink. Let me see. My next pink day is 11. I'm not going to do these exactly, but I would like to add, as a matter of fact, I might just go ahead and put this pink on this next day since my color is more of a turquoise. I don't mind having a little bit of pink. So how have you been? How was your weekend? Mine was good. I spent it mostly, well, not entirely by myself. My husband was out of town. He's back now. And I, let's see, 2, 3, 4. Let's put some on 4. I don't want to waste the ink. I could just sop it up with a paper towel. 4, let's see, 5, 6. He went out of town on a fishing trip, and he got back. Anyway, hold on. Bending down to reach my paper towel here. That was not what I was going to tell you, though. Let's see, what was I going to tell you? Oh, I spent the weekend kind of creating and gardening, which, of course, you know. 1, 2, I want some turquoise. This salvage patina is always a good turquoise color. And I already have some pink on the page. I also have a darker turquoise. If you've been around a while, you've seen this. You know the drill. You know how I do this. But perhaps you're new. Maybe this is the first video that you're watching. I start with, typically speaking, I start with blank white pages, which I know is not common in the world of journals. I did do for, was it November, December, January? I can't remember. November, December, January, February, I think. I used scrapbook paper. And I struggled with it a little bit, only because I had to get creative with my, there we go. That's 4, 5, 6. I don't think I want turquoise on that one. How about 7? Only because I wasn't used to making my journal spots, because usually I just journal right on the page, because with this kind of lighter ink background, I can do that. I'm not saying that I did not like the scrapbook, because I love the look of it. I don't have that much scrapbook paper. This is kind of me making my own design paper or pattern paper or design paper. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I do it. Let's see, that was 2. 2's done, 1's done, 3. I'm going to keep an eye on the time so that I don't overextend. Yeah. I'm not liking my yellow choices here. I thought I had a different one, but this one will work. It's just very, very light. This is squeezed lemonade. You can barely see it. Anyway, so this is kind of me making my own pattern paper, because perhaps you don't have a lot of scrapbook paper either, and maybe you don't have the money for scrapbook paper for every day of the month. And I have more in some areas than I do others, or more themes than I do others. I could have very easily found scrapbook paper for this journal. I just chose not to. I enjoy doing this. To me, this is very therapeutic. I don't know if you enjoy watching it or not, but I enjoy doing it. Let's see. I think I'm going to add some ripe persimmon in this one. Let's see, I'm changing subjects just real quick. Because I started to say this a minute ago and I didn't finish the thought. When I was coming up with these numbers, I took and was trying to, at first, I was trying to match the colors of my cover. And when I did that, it ended up looking very fall-like, which I get that those colors, you know, I wasn't feeling real inspired by my cover, only because I'm lightening that up just a hair. Only because the colors aren't very spring-like. I mean, some of them are, but you know, that terracotta color and brown and green. And so when I was making numbers, I'm like, these look like fall. And it is not fall here where I live. So, 1, 2, 3, okay. And then 4, 5. I'll do some more on this one. It goes pretty quick once you kind of get in a little rhythm here. And it doesn't take that long to dry. I don't do them that dark so that I typically, I don't on purpose do them that dark. So that I don't have, I mean, that I can draw lines and I can journal right on the page. Not adding so many things in makes it not so thick. I'm able to do one signature. There's a lot of reasons why I do this. But one being that I enjoy doing it. So that is a good enough reason to do something, I think. And there we go. And sometimes when you get down to the end, I love that it just adds a little flick of the color. I hope that you can see that in the camera. So what page did I finish here? I'm also trying to let some of this dry. This one was pretty wet. 1. Nope. Nope. 1. See, this one's already pretty dry. 2, 3, 4, 5. I want a little bit more in here. Oh, and man, I keep losing my paper towel. Sorry. Okay, I just dropped it again. Let's keep it on the desk. Maybe I won't drop it. I wanted some actual orange for this one. So, there's lots of reasons why I do it this way. Everybody has their reasons. Everybody has their preference, you know, however you do it. If you're new, you might be looking for ideas on ways to do this. If you are a seasoned journaler, sometimes, you know, I just watch for inspiration. Sometimes I'll get ideas that I don't think about. You know, I always get, it seems like every time I watch somebody's video, I always get an idea of something new that I can do. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to add some blue to that one. 5 is good. 6, I don't want orange. 7, I could use a little bit. And let's see, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13. Now, I don't always get this exact with my numbers, but I'm really just trying not to do it like on a day that I'm going to have a purple number. Maybe I don't want an orange background. You see what I'm saying? So that's all I'm doing. It's just making sure it's on a day that I won't be opposed to it. I do usually do enough color on the background. You know, when you do multicolored backgrounds, you can add whatever you want to it. So I don't feel like I have to like really play matchy-matchy too much. Although I know it appears like I'm doing that. And I am to some degree, don't get me wrong. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now, I don't always get this exact with my numbers, but I'm really just trying not to do it like on a day that I'm, have a purple number. Maybe I don't want an orange background. You see what I'm saying? So that's all I'm doing. It's just making sure it's on a day that I won't be opposed to it. I do usually do enough color on the background. You know, when you do multicolored backgrounds, you can add whatever you want to it. So I don't feel like I have to like really play matchy-matchy too much. Although I know it appears like I'm doing that. And anyway, But back to the scrapbook paper and, you know, making your own kind of pattern paper. I like that, you know, because that's in essence kind of what, oh, I was going to add blue. That's kind of what I'm doing here. So, and then I'm going to let this dry, and I'm going to, I think I'm going to actually put, I was going to use Salty Ocean, but I think I'm going to actually use Faded Jeans. Now, it can get a little dark, and I don't want it to get too dark. I just want a couple little specks. And then I'm going to let this dry, and I'm going to put some numbers on. But, yeah. Oh, yeah. I like that. Just little bits. Oh, can you see? Just little bits of color. Now, where can I offload this next? 4, 5, 6, 7. I can put it on 6 because that's going to be kind of a purpley number. A lot of times, if you've been watching my videos, you know I do this daily, and I thought maybe this time I would do the month in advance, and then that way I can, you know, add the stuff to my pages as I come across it. And I don't know, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it for this month and see how I like it. And yeah, so while these are drying, ooh, I have something on there, I don't know what it is. I'm going to cut out these numbers. I will just show you this real quick because I came very close to using, I realized that some of my pages don't match my journal, and that's okay. That is totally fine with me. These were Lydia's printables from last month, the vegetable numbers, and I had really planned on using that, and they would have matched my cover quite well. I almost wish that I had saved this cover for May. April, I just want, I'm going to feel like I'm locked into those colors, and vegetables are kind of, they're all, to me, they're like fall colors. And we're not in fall, we're in spring. And so if it almost is like when it is first spring, I feel like I need bright colors, or not just pastel colors, but just things that are bright. Further into the summer, maybe I don't care, you know. But when it's first spring, I really want, I think my eyes and my body just need some brightness. So that was, you know, kind of my decision on that. I love those vegetable numbers. And let's see, that one's fairly dry. This one's closed. So it's not taking too long. Like I said, I may not finish all of this in this one video, and that's okay. But I don't think that it will take me too terribly long to do this. I could have cut out the numbers ahead of time. I know that. And I almost did, but I wanted to show you the printable in its entirety before I cut them up. So that was that decision. So that is how we got to here. And however far we get, we get. Maybe I don't do the whole month today. But at least I will get, I think I can get the first couple weeks in anyway. And that will be a help. We are already well into the month, and I have not journaled. So I am needing to catch up anyway. So this is kind of just me doing that. And while I have out the inks, while I have out the numbers, you know, that way I don't have to fumble and find them. I'm just doing them. I don't have to fumble with that in my daily videos. So that's my plan. Or in my daily journaling, I guess. And in the videos. Not that I do daily videos, but every once in a while I do. But Not always. I do try when I'm making numbers and days and stuff, I do try to make them fairly easy to cut out. I don't like having to spend gobs of time fussy cutting. So I like designs that I can kind of have a loose cut, like how the color goes beyond the outline, you know, sort of like that. So if you're not exact, it doesn't look like it's a mess up. It just looks like it was a loose cut. So that is how I do mine. Or that's how I design some of them. The days of the week will be a little bit different. I did not draw like a box around them or anything like that, but you can certainly box them in and they will be easier to cut. But I think I'm going to do just a little loose kiss cut on them, and I think they'll look fine. But we will see. So I should be able to link these, link to my Etsy shop for these, so that, in the description of the video, so that you can find them easily enough. I will also list February and June, because perhaps you too are a gardener and you want those. No, you know what? Those vegetable numbers and the vegetable printouts, those are on her Etsy. That's not a Patreon. That's on her Etsy. So I can probably link those for you too, because it's a fabulous printable set. And I think she does such a great job on her art. And I think this community does a really good job of supporting each other and passing on information and passing on exciting things that we find, and we want to share them with everyone else. So I think it's, I love doing that for other people when I can, because, people do that for me too. So if you haven't gone over to Lydia at February and June, her channel, go give her a, give her some love, give her a shout out, give her whatever, because she does some great art. 4, 5, I think that looked okay. Turned out looking okay. 6, this one's really light. I might need to add a little bit more to that. And that one I didn't finish. Okay, so let me add a little bit more, because I didn't even put purple on this one. I just did. Okay, now I have 2 purples. I have this kind of pinker purple. It's a warmer purple, and this is a cooler purple. So I have 2 different purples in that fit that same description. Both of them can get very dark in a hurry if I'm not careful. So I'm just going to do a little bit. And I have explained in other videos where I was doing this, the reason why I use the second piece. Because for me, if I just do that and I turn it over and put it on the page, or put the page on it, you're going to see that square. And this kind of spreads it out and it blends it with the water a little bit better. So that's why I do that, just in case you were wondering. Because it does seem like an extra step. And it is. But I think it's one that's worth it. And the longer you sit it on there, the more, and actually that is not as warm of a, my 6 is not as warm, or not as pink of a purple as my ink. 6, 7, 8, 9. I said that was 8. Yeah. I'm just going to put the excess on here. There we go. Alrighty. And then I think I needed to add some green to that page. So we've already done a week. So that's not too bad. Get my green ink. I think I'm going to use Mowed Lawn. Yeah, it's, I think, a truer green. I thought that I had Lucky Clover, and I do not know where it is. Maybe I don't have it and just thought I got it, but I don't know the difference between it and Mowed Lawn. So, I don't know. I haven't seen it in person, apparently. I thought that I had, but I haven't. So, I like that you can have these little cubes because they work as watercolors, or, you know, like this, for this use. And you don't have to invest in as many because they come 4 to a pack, and they don't take up as much storage space. So there's lots of reasons why I like 8, 9. I'm going to put the rest of this on here. So, you know, there's all kind of reasons for why we do stuff, right? And I've been collecting distress inks and things like that for, I don't know, he started coming out with them. He just celebrated, Tim Holtz just celebrated 20 years, I think. And I think I started collecting, becoming a fan of his in, like, I don't know, it's been at least 10 to 14 years ago. Somewhere in that time frame. That's not dry, clearly. Let me do this so that we can complete the week. I usually try to make these to where you can cut them in strips like this, like for a whole week. And I usually store them in the front pocket of my journal. But I did not, see, they just fit like this. But for this purpose, I'm going to try to do them all in 1 month, so I don't all in one day, so I don't have to do that. So I have a Pink Monday here. Now I can mix and match if I wanted. So you can leave these square or just do a little loose kiss cut. And, you know, where you leave a good bit of the white around the border. But anyway, so I just thought I'd come on here and chit chat with you while I'm doing this. And I did finally get a glue book video out. This one's dry enough I can glue. Finally got a glue book video out, and I started a new glue book, small glue book. I have a hard time working small. Everything I do is big. My handwriting is big. I like my numbers big. If you get these and you like them smaller, I think you could probably shrink them, like print them at 75% or something like that. But I like my numbers big. It takes up, you know, I don't always have enough to fill a page, and it takes up more room. But the main reason why I do it is because when I'm flipping through, I can easily see what day it is. Because it is bam right there. So I have, what I started saying is I do them on 1 week, but I did not do them on I didn't do them in order, is what I'm trying to say. So I gonna have to cut into several weeks to get all the ones I need, but that's all right. I'll use them up. And I'm eager to see how I like this, doing it this way. So how do you do it? Are you a pre-prepper? Do you prep like a few days, a week? Do you do the whole month at one time? Which way do you prefer? I think that it always sounds good in theory to me to prep the month because it makes logical sense. If I'm going to be honest, I think that I get bored doing the same thing for too very long, like in one setting. Now right here, I could have very easily used a pink or a purple Tuesday, but I'm going to match them as long as they match. And we're going to just go with that. Now I could very I could very easily use a either yellow or orange. I did print a yellow. Now I'm pretty sure that when I get down to the end, I may not have everything I need. Let's see. Let me check my cheat sheet, my calendar, make sure I'm doing this right. Wednesday was the 3rd. Monday was the 1st, so that was easy place to start. So it's not taking me too long to cut these out, but so yeah, I'll get bored doing this. Usually I'm good for about a week, and that may be as far as I get in this video because I do want to change up my washi too. Where are we at on time? Yeah, so I may only get the week done with you, and that's okay. You're probably you're like, okay, I got the idea, and move on. So I will do just that in just a moment. These pages are still a little tacky. So, you know, and I thought about coming through and doing all my inking and then doing, letting it dry, you know, real good. And then doing, I need a purple Thursday. Okay, so, oh, no, it's blue. It's not purple. Why was I thinking that was purple? I didn't know. But, so I will probably sit here. I may not do this all in one sitting either. I may do some inking and then let it dry and then come back and I might sit and watch TV or watch a movie or a video while I'm cutting out the rest of the numbers and days. I figure if I get bored doing it, you're going to get bored watching it, right? That's kind of my thinking there. Oh, I didn't mean to put glue on that first. Meant to do the number first. So, yeah, if it's one of those things I don't want to watch, I'm not going to make you watch it, that's for sure. Alrighty, I'll put that up top there. Boy, that had a lot of glue on it because that one little piece folded under. And I got lots of glue on it. So that one should hold. Alright, let me make sure I'm staying on track. 1, 2, 3, 4. It does feel good to have those done. Also having a power surge at the moment. If you are in that phase of your life, you will know what I'm talking about. So I tend to get restless. What am I on? Friday? Thursday, Friday. Might do them wrong, but I'm going to be consistent, by George. Now, I've got a little calendar. I've got a big calendar underneath this mat. I don't know why I left this mat on when I was doing a glue book video a while back. Or I was doing something that required an X-Acto knife. And I just left it on. I have a better, underneath all of this, I have a better background that I used to use. I'm not sure why I switched. I do like the calendar underneath me because when I'm journaling, it's real easy to swatch a marker or, you know, a dauber or ink or, you know, and then if it runs over, it's not going to hurt anything. So I do like having the calendar underneath me. I'm not only am I hot, I think it must be warm in here. There's no way it's that warm in here. because my glue is real gooey. Maybe I need to go check my AC. Okay, this is 6th, and the 6th, just making sure we're still on track, is a Saturday. So I have a purple Saturday right here. And yeah. So the eclipse is coming up. Are any of you in the direct path? The 100%? Where I live is going to be about 75%. So, I think that will be cool. I can't remember the last one we had. I can't remember what percentage it was for us. I don't think it was very much because I don't remember it being that impressive to see. So, I'm guessing that it was, you know, a low percentage. I don't know that I really paid that much attention to it last time, like leading up to it. I did look at it. I did not have glasses. My husband and I dug out a welder's mask, and that worked. I did not get the glasses this time either. Oh, here it is. I was going to say I lost my 7. Pardon my reach there. There we go. My brother, I was talking to him. He lives in an area that is in the direct path, so that was kind of cool. 7th should be a Sunday, right? Yes. Oh, and look, voila, I have a Sunday right here, a green Sunday. When I get down a little further, and I can always print up more of these. I think I may have to anyway, because what I have printed up is 4 weeks. That's what comfortably fits on a page. So unless it's February, it doesn't, well, even if it's February, it still doesn't usually work out exactly right anyway. I have to print 2 of them. So, which leaves some extras, which is fine, because then that's fun. You can mix and match. So, for like the next set that I do, or the next week or whatever, when I come back and do them, I'm not going to drag you through the whole month. I think that was, you know, you get the idea. And also, like I said, I tend to get a smidge bored with doing the same thing for too very long. And I wish I would have put more ink on, and then that way it could be drying while I'm playing with washi, but these still are not totally dry, so I'm going to leave it open, and we're going to play in washi for a minute, or for, you know, several minutes. I don't have, I mean, I could sit here and keep talking and play with washi, or, you know, do my inking and whatever. I don't have any fun stories to tell you or anything like that, so... I did go, you'll hear about this when I journal it. I did get to go to a yard sale this weekend. First yard sale I've been to in probably 3 or 4 years. So that was pretty exciting. Okay, so this is my basket that I do per month. Now, some of them will stay because I did do kind of a spring thing, but what needs to come out of here is St. Patty's Day and Easter. So this is my like catch-all basket for my washi. I see one right here that's umbrellas. I know we need that. In April, we typically need that. But I'm going to put all of this St. Patrick's Day and Easter in this corner. That stays. Am I sharing? That's Easter. These were in the Easter, they're spring. They're not Easter egg and Easter bunny. St. Patty's Day, St. Patty's Day, St. Patty's Day. I've been ready to get that St. Patrick's Day stuff out. There's Easter eggs. Purple butterfly. I guess that can stay. It's not my favorite washi. I'm not a huge purple person. But That's just green plaid. Oh, okay. See, I didn't realize. I like that washi too, because I like the blue and green, but it says Lucky on it. So I'm going to put that. I guess that came in the St. Patrick's Day bundle. Okay, I think that's all. I'm going to leave. I don't particularly, this is not my favorite washi. I use it like for St. Patrick, like March. But let's see. Okay, let me straighten this up. And then I guess I'm going to have to get rid of that white bin that I showed you. Okay, I don't know if I need llamas. I don't want any llama drama. I was going to straighten this up. Oh, here's an Easter egg. Good, that was a wide one too. All right, so I have some generic ones that are like paper clips. There's pizza, bacon and eggs, pineapple, things like that are, I probably shouldn't keep them in my everyday one or my monthly one. Pot of gold with a heart on it. I think that was either for St. Patty's Day or Valentine's Day. I want to just kind of put my florals. I'm going to ditch this red polka dot one. I think that probably was in here from, although I switched it out, I think that one was probably in here from February. Yeah. This one too. This one's red and pink, even though it's just floral. I'm going to ditch that one. I was trying to do one that was like just florals and just prints. I know that was a floral. This is a wide one, and I have not used it yet because there's not that much on it. It actually is a shape, if that makes sense. Trying to just do, this one goes in my birthday one, but I love it so much that I keep it out. Okay, so, and I know my arms are all in this. Might not need to add a whole lot to this. Oh, bunnies. Rainbow, that one's a little one. I need to get it out of the middle. Some of them are so big and they just need to go on the end, but some of them go in, like this one fits inside of that one. That one's primarily green. I think I'm going to ditch that one for the month. And then this primarily pink floral. I have a lot of florals. I don't think I need that one. Sorry if you can hear my chair, my stool is squeaking. Put all this thin washi. I don't think I want that one. Hello Sunshine, yes, and yes. And I'll go ahead and put all my thin washi together. Because that is like special need, you know what I mean? You need it when you need thin washi and not a moment before. Let's see, is that going to fit in there? Not quite, but I want it pretty tight. Again, my arms, I'm sorry. So, we have kind of more of the specialty ones here. I don't think I'm going to keep, I guess I should. This side is going to be more of like the specialty ones, if that makes sense. Something with something specific on it other than flowers. Or a pattern. Floral, polka dots, thin washi. Move down here. This is just black and white. See, like, if I keep the llamas in here, they would go here. Rainbow, Sunday Fun Day would go here. Ice cream. I have paper clips, which I keep in there. Yay, which is always a good one to have in there all the time. I'm going to keep this. Oh, this one's so wide. I'm going to keep that flower one. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm going to set it somewhere else because it does not want to be in this basket. Okay, so I like that one. I need the umbrellas. Okay, so that fits. Let me turn that where it's facing me. or it's gonna, there. These need to go in here too, but first coffee. So I'm gonna take the llamas out. I know where it will be if I need it. But first coffee. I don't think I'm gonna need the pineapples either, to be honest with you. I am gonna need strawberries because this is strawberry season. This is like the height of strawberry season. This is a specialty one. I'm gonna put it in with my birthday washi. Remind me that it's in there. I will forget. And then I don't think I want this green stripe. I have green polka dot. Let me see if there's ones that I want in here more. I have one. I try to keep a black and white. So I like this houndstooth. I like that polka dot. I have watermelons. It's not quite time for watermelons. Happy yay. I'm pretty sure I got most of the spring stuff out. This is like school. Purple fringe. I don't want metallic. These are most of my metallic ones. This one just says Sunday Fun Day. Didn't I already have one that said, I do have a blue one that says Sunday Fun Day. Why is it only Sunday fun? Why is only Sundays fun? Love this. I could put that, oh yep, see, it wants to live right there. Okay, we'll let it live right there. Definitely don't need pumpkins. Definitely don't need fall. That's, here's little pineapples. I guess I could have a little pineapple. And I like this little thin black polka dot one. Okay. Do you see anything else in here that just says April? That's a duplicate. Kind of like this. This is just, you know, like a leaf pattern. I don't use these much. It says good vibes only. Oh my, OMG, watermelon, can't touch this. I like never use these. Say cheese, eat more foods, BFF. Well, I will put that one in and see if I can, you know, deliberately use it. Here's one that has cats on it. I don't have cats anymore. I don't have a dog anymore. That looks like my sister's dog, though. What else? This is actually one of my favorites. Does not want to live here, though. It's just a very bright yellow and like a spring green. And little delicate flowers. I think we have enough floral. Like I said, I don't put these too far away that I can't use them. I have a thin yellow. Let me dig through, and I guess this is where, when I first was doing washi and I had a substantial amount, I was organized. This is an old wooden silverware tray, and I had it in here organized like, and then I got that batch of seasonal ones. Oh, I want my sunglasses. We're fishing this weekend. I still need some. I need to find some fish washi tape. This is like rose gold. So anyway, I outgrew this drawer is what I'm trying to say. So this is where I will go back. I'm either going to keep only my seasonal stuff in here, like holiday stuff, you know, Easter, Valentine's Day, Christmas, stuff like that. Well, the Christmas, I keep the Christmas washi up in, ooh, donuts. I keep the Christmas washi in with my, in totes with my Christmas paper. That one's kind of neat. Not very spring-like, but I like that one. This one is one of my favorites. It's very wide, though. And this one has coffee. Do I have one that has coffee? I think it says, but first coffee. This one has coffee and tea. I'll put it in there. Either that, or I'm going to just dump this in that main basket and not have them in 3 separate containers, because that's not very useful. Okay, I think I got everything represented. You know, I have like a green thin one, a yellow thin one, an orange thin one, a kind of a peachy, black and white, rainbow colors, stripes, polka dots, everything. So I think that unless I had, no, that one needs to be in Christmas. This one's kind of cool. All right, that'll be enough. That's enough. And then this is my, this then is my monthly, what I use primarily for the month. I did pretty good this time. I didn't stack too many on top. I only did 3. Now, by the time I take them out and pull them out and use them, it will be, and you know what? I don't think I need this lipstick one. But by the time I do all of that and use them every day and all that good stuff, I'm not going to need, I mean, they're going to get messed up, is what I was going to say. I don't think I need these. I have plenty of multicolored stripes, I think. Although I do use that one a lot. There's not that much left on it. So maybe I can start using some stuff up. But what else? I have this, and I will put the others back in my closet. The way I do it is if I can identify I need that llama washi, then I will go in the closet and get it. If I can identify it by name or specifically, not just I can't find a washi that I want to use, just if I know that I have a specific one in there that I want to use and I know exactly which one it is, I'll go in there and get it. It's not out of, you know, out of sight, out of mind necessarily, but I don't have to have it. This keeps me from having to have it like on my desk all the time. Actually, I keep it in the drawer right beside me, along with my birthday and now this floral washi. We do have a birthday this month. Actually, we have 2 birthdays this month. So, I have that. Uh-oh. I dropped my washi. And that's that. And so, I hope that you enjoyed that. I'm going to continue to work on this. I think I'm going to go sit in a more comfy chair. I'm going to finish inking up these backgrounds. If I can get all of them done today, that would be amazing. If I can't, that's fine too. I think it will simplify it when I actually go to journal. Sometimes I am going to find that I wish I didn't have it in the top left corner. But when all is said and done, I typically put it there anyway, 98% of the time. So I might as well go ahead and do it. So anyway, I will hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate you watching. I will leave a link to these printables in my Etsy shop and the black and white ones as well, if you missed those at the beginning of the video. Here's the black and white days. And I list the days and dates separately so that just in case you might have numbers already that you just want black and white days for. So, or vice versa. And you can use, technically you can use these with the color if you just want a little pop of color, but you want primarily black and white. So I do it that way so that A, they're cheaper, and B, they are mix and match. So, all right. Well, I look forward to seeing you, I hope, in the next video. And I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day and that you get to do something fun. I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.